What is going on, beautiful people? Hope you're having a beautiful day, because I'm having a beautiful day. So it's dawn already and the sun is going down. However, I have not gotten in an arm workout yet. So that is the plan for today. Have to get that in, get a gnarly ass pump, a little bit of pre-workout to the dome. This is how it's done down under. This arm workout is very, very geared towards pump work. So we're trying to get a lot of pumps as well as lift as heavy weight as we possibly can. So I'm going to be taking you guys through this workout in a voiceover type style so I can completely and utterly explain to you guys exactly what's going on, as well as I'm at a new gym, which is going to be relatively different, right? Relatively different to actually film at. So with that, guys, I'm just going to jump into a voiceover in 3, 2, 1. What is going on, guys? So I'm going to be taking you through this arm workout real quick. So if you've watched my videos before, you've probably noticed that what I like to do is warm up before pretty much every single workout, even if it's something as small as an arm workout. The reason being is I want to make progress, and something that's completely and utterly the opposite of progress is injury, right? You can't make any progress if you're injured. So I'm going to take that 5 to 10 minutes before every single workout to ensure that I stay healthy, right? My body is in good nick. The first exercise is a tricep V-bar push down. So the rep scheme for these is a 3 set of 15 reps, and then for the final 2 sets we're doing 10 reps. So the idea is we're increasing the weight each and every set to the point where we get to the final set of 10 reps, which is quite damn heavy. And then once you hit those 10 reps, what we want to do is get some leverage on the cable and then allow yourself to press out more, getting more overload within the triceps. So for this workout, what we're doing is alternating between triceps and biceps. So we're doing one tricep exercise into a bicep exercise, back into a tricep exercise, so on and so forth. So for the first bicep exercise, what we're doing is a seated dumbbell curl. Now, you really want to emphasize the bringing your arms all the way back. That's going to allow for a very full stretch within the bicep, and then raising your pinky to your shoulder. That is a very important cue to think about when you're trying to contract the bicep. I see so many people using their front delt when they're doing curls, and to eliminate that, what you want to think about is just raising your wrists, keeping your elbows completely fixed. So this exercise is 3 sets of 10 reps, increasing the weight each set again until the final set. And what you want to do is, once you've hit 10 reps, you want to do partials to failure. So as you'll see here in just a second, yes, you can use a little bit of momentum just to get that weight up, which is what I'm trying to do. And then from there, I'm going straight into partials. So just raising it down about half of the way, keeping it completely on the bicep. And this is going to up the intensity like a mofo. So after that, we went into tricep dips. This is 3 sets of 10 to 15 reps, increasing the weight each set again. And what you want to focus on is keeping it at the bottom of the movement. So we're just trying to keep the top of the tricep, right? Predominantly the long head of the tricep completely flexed the whole entire time. So we don't really want to get too much of a stretch. We do want to just keep the muscle contracted here. Keep the blood in the muscle. Now on to another bicep exercise. This is the second bicep exercise. We're doing barbell curls with a drop set. So we're doing it with a close grip, trying to focus on the inner head of the bicep. And what you want to focus on is, when you're gassed, do a controlled negative. And then once you do that, you do a drop set. And the drop set is kind of almost like a drag curl. So you just want to be pretty much instantly contracting your biceps, letting your elbow come a little bit back even, just so you can get a little bit more momentum out of there. The third tricep exercise is the kickback, right? You're using a rope attachment on a cable. And what you want to focus on with this is, is to curl your wrist outwards on the extension. The reason being is we're trying to focus on the inner head of the triceps, right? So the one that is closest to your lat. And by twisting outwards, you're going to put a lot more of the load onto that head. And that is important in terms of aesthetics, right? We want to build a full physique. We don't want to have anything dominating anything else. So onto the fourth bicep exercise. This is pretty much a preacher machine curl. However, I usually do dumbbells, single dumbbells, but with this one, I thought I'd test it out because I don't usually have access to this machine. So what we're doing is 3 sets of 15 reps with a drop set on the final
set. Again, biceps is a very easy movement, right? But people can screw it up like a lot. So you really want to place your mind into the muscle, and that's going to allow you to get the best contraction possible. The final exercise, right? This is a tricep, okay? So we're finishing up with the tricep. 2 exercises on the triceps, 1 on the biceps. So first off is the French press, right? So this is a skull crusher. However, it's more of a French press considering I'm not really coming all the way down. I'm more like extending and flexing at the elbow. And then we're doing a close grip press with our elbows pretty much out. So almost like all the way out. So we can focus a lot on the triceps. So we're doing 10 reps on each exercise, and then the final exercise being a dead stop barbell curl. So the barbell just stops on your legs and you contract straight up. And this is actually a pretty great exercise when you're pretty gassed at the end of a workout. The reason being is the negative is going to be a lot of the movement. And when you can just take that out of it, you can really get a very nice contraction straight off the get-go. So that one there, again, 3 sets of 10 reps. And give that a go, guys, because I guarantee you that is a pretty nasty exercise. It's just going to keep completely everything in the biceps. And as you can see, Tony in the back taking photos of me. Thank you very much. I appreciate that one. Extremely, extremely great. So give this workout a go, guys, and let me know what you thought. I can guarantee you, if you do this to the best of your ability, you take the muscle to failure, you will grow. That's the idea. Take it to failure, eat food, and then let it repair. So let's get back into the video.
All right, thank you very much, Fraser. So that was electric. Does anyone else coming out of a workout feel absolutely incredible? Because I know I do. So what we're gonna do is have a little quick game of squash, right? The gym closes in 15 minutes, which is 7 o'clock. It's not even like dark by 7 o'clock. All right, probably out of focus, but just to let you guys know, we're playing a handicap, right? So Tiny has to get to 12, I gotta get to 21. Let's see how we go. All right, that was a dope time lapse. So I won 21 to, what did you score? 9. Then after exercise, I just feel like a giant surge of energy has come over me, and it's probably like the best feeling ever. So we're gonna go get some food. Not sure what we're gonna have. Do you have any thoughts?
Fish and chips.
Fish and chips, maybe. We'll see. So I'll see you soon. Alrighty. So it's been quite a decently long day, all right? So it is already 7 o'clock. Time went by like bloody that, all right? So we went to the zoo. Unfortunately, I didn't film at all, right? Because I didn't have access to my camera, unfortunately. But we saw a bunch of animals that was really cool. However, because the food choices at the zoo is pretty damn limited, I'm gonna have to have quite a big bowl of cereal to make up for that. And then also probably have to head out for a meal after this as well, just to get the calories in. So what I'm having is 100 grams of Cheerios with about half a scoop of protein mixed with the almond milks. So that is generally what I go with my post-workout, okay? So it's carbs, proteins, and the milk just makes it taste so much better. If you guys have had protein with water and you've never ever tried it with milk, or at least almond milk, then to put it bluntly, you are f***ing up something sweet. All right, so a little pro tip for you guys who are dieting or are trying to lose weight. Something you can do to kind of trick yourself, it's a little trick that you can play on your mind, is if you are eating something that requires a spoon, use a small spoon, right? The idea is, it means you get more little scoops, put in your mouth. That sounds a little bit crazy, but for me, I found that it kind of works. It kind of tricks yourself into thinking that you're eating more. Look how impatient this cat is. You ready? I'll start to pour it. Yeah, I'm pouring it, bro. Get out of here. Feast, mamba. That's good. You need to grow. You need to grow your bones. You need to grow. You need to grow everywhere. You need to grow a little bit more on the rear delt, a little bit more on the trap, and a little bit more on the gluteus maximus. You're lacking in the muscle mass, boy. What are your macros at the moment? What supplements do you take? All right, so the switch is, right, there's 2 things going on right now, and the first of which is we're at Tiny's place right now, and she has no internet. She has no Wi-Fi, so it's down right now. So that is obviously no bueno. Number 2, Tiny has still not eaten from her workout, and that is another no bueno. You gotta get the nutrients in if you wanna grow, and Tiny wants to grow a booty. Isn't that right, Tiny?
I have a booty.
Tiny, yeah, but you wanna, yeah. Well, anyway, Tiny wants to grow a booty, so she gotta eat some nutrients. So that's situation number 2. So we're gonna go get some food real quick at a nice little fish and chip shop, which has really healthy options. That's the idea. If you're trying to eat out, what you wanna do is try and find some healthy options that you can really implement, get the protein, get the micronutrients right from vegetables, and then if you're cutting, bulking, whatever, get your carbohydrates. So that's the plan right now. Then for the Wi-Fi situation, gonna go back to my place and do a little bit of work. So something that's just part of life now. You need Wi-Fi, you need internet. So we're gonna go do that. I'm gonna do a little bit of work. So is Tani, and we're gonna get that in 3, 2, 1. All right, so Tani has this thing, right? We just got here and I parked. Whenever I park, she always feels like it's a little bit crooked, but it's always on fleek, on point, 10 out of 10. However, when Tani parks, it is a whole different story, right? It is just a disaster. Maybe a 3 out of 10 at best, you know? What are your thoughts?
He's right.
So with that, we're gonna see how it looks.
Oh, that's actually not as good as you normally park. Like, it's definitely more on this side.
So in conclusion, probably about a 9.5 out of 10, not a 10 out of 10 this time. Tani, how was your first experience vlogging? You were behind the camera, however, not in front of it. How was it?
Probably very wobbly.
Do you think you could do it
Yeah.
as a profession?
Yeah, definitely.
Okay.
Follow me on Snapchat.
She actually makes decently funny Snapchats. If you want to follow her, what is it?
Tani Wells with a Z.
Tiny Wells with a Z, hit it up. All right, so as mentioned prior, we are at a little fish and chip place. So this is absolutely fantastic because you can just pick like protein, then get some healthy carbs, which is great post-workout, and then also get some vegetables, which is so much better, as well as this place has sweet potato cakes, which is just absolutely mind-boggling. All right, so the food has arrived and I'm starving. I know Tani's real hungry. So what we got was just a nice seafood salad to share. So it's got a flake, shrimp and calamari, as well as some sweet potato wedges and a big ass salad. So we're just gonna share that because I already had Cheerios. I'm not that ecstatically hungry, and Tani's a little baby, does not eat much food. So yeah, we're gonna munch down on that and then go home, do some work. If you really want the love, well, you better come get it. All right, so that was so damn delicious. Come on, Demi Lovato, take a break. Anyway, that was absolutely delicious, right? The way I rate food, right, this is just my personal philosophy, is I rate it on how it makes me feel. So if I come out feeling really bad, then I will not be having that food very, very often, I can tell you that much. However, you can have food that tastes good and makes you feel good, right? And that provides you an actual nutritious value. So there it had the sweet potato chips. That's good, right? It's a little bit of a treat. However, it is sweet potatoes, so it's packed with nutrition, as well as the fish, protein. They've seasoned it perfectly. It's not fried, it's grilled. Absolutely great. So you can have your cake and eat it too. However, that cake just has to provide you with some other value rather than just making you feel good for about 2 seconds and then you feel like crap. So keep that in mind next time you go out, all right? Little thing to note is it's quality over quantity, right? You need to make sure that the food that you're getting is going to be of a high standard quality. To run optimally, you need to provide yourself with an optimal nutritional diet. So if you're feeding yourself with low quality foods, you're gonna run not very well. So to have a quality physique and to have quality workouts, you need to fuel yourself with quality foods. Remember, you only get out what you put in. So make sure you're putting in the right materials. All right, what is going on, guys? So I've been working on a little project for about an hour or so. It's getting pretty late. This was a really quick day, intensely quick. So I am just gonna be wrapping the video up here. Let me know if you enjoyed that arm workout. Give it a go. If you do it to the best of your ability, right? You lift as heavy as you possibly can. Break down the muscle, then you will make those gains. That's the name of the game. Break the muscle down, let it grow back, bigger and stronger, and you'll make gains. That's the key. So with that, I'm just gonna wrap the video up here. Hope you enjoyed watching because I enjoyed making it. I'll catch you in the next one. Later.